Hey, welcome to Myth Mentality. So I'm Justin A.Williams. I'm an author of a book called Reborn: Virtue's Constellation, which I'm trying to turn into a series. I've had a lot of book two written, and I got ideas for book three. It's a series. Let's tell you a little bit about it. A kid wakes up one day. He's having visions of 72 people that he knows from his campus that conspired against him in a past life, basically to kill him. They succeed. That's why he's alive in modern times. And he's got to figure out how to stop them on campus because they've already got control of the world, IMF, World Bank, governments. But they need something at his campus, Parthenon University, but they can't get anywhere else, and only he can stop them. Anyway, getting to my content for this channel, it's not just about the book, it's about making a better you. I want to be out on YouTube so that you understand that mythology, which is stories and characters and beliefs that we've put away for now into the classical era, or at least into eras around the world that are antiquity, right? For most people, they are not relevant to them today in their daily life and daily practice. At least they don't think so, right? So my whole point is that myth still lives on. Every time you are driving a car and you see someone down the street that needs some help, that is practicing a mythic ethos, right? Because myths used to teach that you should be hospitable to the people in your society. Every time you are raising a child, anytime you are being a good significant other, anytime you are celebrating a holiday, you are continuing the story of what myths used to teach and tell us in the ancient world. So now, why would I be concerned about myths making a better you and not, say, philosophy or religion? Well, plenty of people are doing that. And that's not really my areas of expertise. Although I have studied religion, I have studied many philosophies, especially modern philosophy, Kant, Spinoza, and so forth, Kierkegaard. But I really fell in love with, from being a religion major at Princeton University, studying under Rachel Griffith, Elaine Pagels, Dr. Cornel West, Dr. Eddie Glaude, I really became interested specifically in myth and mythology. The reason was personal. My father was really into it. And when I was a kid, as soon as I could read a little bit or understand any kind of English, he started playing the Iliad and the Odyssey for kids for me on tape. And I just loved so much of the story. I really liked sitting there and having him explain the real kind of method and message behind Achilles, right? That Achilles is not just a warrior, but he is a cautionary tale. That Priam is not just a king, he is the example of the paragon of a father. What these symbolically meant really changed me, or at least it grew me, so that when I was older, I was already pretty wise and pretty sagacious when I was in high school. Obviously, I wasn't the most popular kid, but that's okay because I became someone who was happy with who they were. And I'm happy with who I am, and I'm happy with what I do for a living. I'm happy with sharing this knowledge with you, and I'm happy to be out there with any of you who are out there. Whether you're feeling lonely or ostracized, whether you're feeling like you just got to improve yourself in some way, or you think you're perfect. Myth is the great humbling aspect. They talk about hubris a lot in myth, right? That you have to kind of make sure that you are not thinking you are too high above yourself in front of the gods. What that really meant was that you just don't have any arrogance, right? You don't see that there's no way for you to improve. There's always ways for you to improve. I used to tell my students when I was a teacher that you want to have a 5% improvement model for yourself. Every day, get better by 5% in something. If you can't read very well, read a page. If you can't write very well, write a page. If you can't sing very well, you get the message. So that is my introduction again to this page, but a little bit more about me this time because I wanted you to understand that my whole method here is to look at various different myths and themes and things in myth, right? Not just stories, but characters too, and do some deep dives and really end each episode that I do probably about once every 2 weeks, if not dropping two episodes a month or one for now, uh, to try to get you to understand that by the end of each episode, you will have the tools necessary to decipher the myth in a way where it really applies to making a better you in the modern world, really related to you, make it relatable to you. That's what I'm really trying to do. And I want your comments. I want your critiques. I want your shares and your likes and your follows and subscriptions to the page. But most of all, I really want your comments. I really want to know, what am I doing well? How am I serving you? And then also, where can I improve? Where am I doing not so well? How can I make the channel better for you and for everybody else, right? So feel free to write to me in the comments anytime you'd like. I also have other pages. I'm on Instagram at Professor Jaws. I'm on Facebook at Justin A. Williams. It's my author page. Amazon has an author page as well. Twitter, you can get me at Dubs Everlasting. It's Dubz Everlasting. And yeah, so feel free to follow and share, and let's build this community. I think that nothing is better than a community of liked individuals finding a sense of purpose within something that is so varied and diverse, especially something such as myth. For the modern man and modern woman, and those out there that are trying really, really hard to find meaning in life, I always say it's good to look to the past. I know the future can be very enticing. The past offers so much. So thank you. This is Myth Mentality, and I am Justin A. Williams.